A Home Energy Guide. Chapter 1. Home energy is electricity, lighting, and heating cooling. The Energy Star symbol. The Energy Star label indicates that an appliance or electronic equipment meets certain criteria for being energy efficient. The label now appears on more than 35 different kinds of products. The Energy Star label includes information on the cost savings for different appliances. EnergyStar.gov, IRS.gov. Energy Star Homes. When energy savings are achieved in a new house, it can qualify for the Energy Star label, which makes it easier to sell as a certified green home. The EPA.gov has guidelines. They list the criteria needed to achieve Energy Star status, such as insulation, high-performance windows, tight construction and ducts, efficient heating and cooling equipment, and the use of Energy Star lighting and appliances. A licensed third party must verify that these standards have been met. Home Energy Audit Info. Audits can be performed by private companies, electric utilities, or online by answering questions. A good audit will recommend improvements, the cost of them, and the savings over time. Some local utilities offer rebates and incentives for making energy-efficient improvements. Take a whole house energy efficiency approach. Contact your local utility company and see if they do energy audits, or possibly hire an independent energy auditor for an examination. It's just common sense. A thermogram is a photograph which shows where the heat escapes from the house. A home energy audit can identify ways to save up to hundreds of dollars a year on home heating and air conditioning. Ask your electric or gas utility if they can do this audit for free or for a reasonable charge. If they cannot, ask them to refer you to a qualified professional. Many utility companies perform energy audits. They can test your home to identify your areas of greatest heating/cooling loss, analyze your past utilities bills, and, in some cases, estimate how long it would take you to recoup the cost of upgrades to your home or apartment. The Department of Energy, Energy.gov, has an online audit tool. Home energy auditing websites. RESNet.us, Energy Auditing Service. GreenHomeGuide.com. LakelandElectric.com/energy-toolset/energy-advisory air. Energy.gov/SCEP/WAP/weatherization-energy-audits. Audit template. Energy.gov/ER/buildings/audit-template. Ecoaction.gc.ca, Canada. Energy saving info/saving energy info. Wash clothes in cold water in the washing machine. For really tough clothes, they say soak it in a mix of cold water, laundry detergent, and a bit of bleach for an hour before you wash them. Powdered detergent is usually a better deal than liquid detergent. Fabric softeners are a waste of money. They are chemicals that dissipate into the air. Line dry as much as possible. If you use a dry cleaner, look for a green one who does not use chemicals. Don't run the washer or dryer unless you have a full load. Clean the dryer lint screen regularly. By Energy Star, EnergyStar.gov, appliances. Put insulation in cavity walls and loft spaces. Install an efficient condensing furnace. Install micro-renewable technology for heat, such as solar thermal and biomass, and electricity. Minimize car use or use an alternative energy car. Try cycling, walking, using public transport, buying lower carbon cars, such as those with smaller or hybrid engines, or that use biofuels, and driving more efficiently. Buy food and consumer products that have been made using less energy and transported smaller distances. Travel less by air. Have a frugal, clean environment attitude. An open refrigerator wastes energy. Replace worn-out refrigerator seals. An automatic programmable thermostat will turn the heat down or turn the air conditioning down both when you're asleep and not home, thus saving money. Buy weather stripping and caulk to close any holes where outside air gets in. Consider adding another layer of insulation in some areas around the house. Cook outside in the summer or use a microwave. Wash full loads of dishes and clothes. Get a programmable thermostat. Change the filter on your furnace regularly. Insulation is cheaper than heating an uninsulated house. Use shades to keep rooms cool in the summer, warmer in winter. Attics, basements, crawl spaces, and the areas around utility pipes could probably use more insulation. Insulation keeps warm air when it's cold, it keeps in cool air when it's hot. Weather stripping, heat-safe tape and caulk can seal off leaks to the outside of your home. 10% of air loss in a typical house comes from windows, whereas 15% comes from ducts and 13% comes from plumbing leading outside or to other uninsulated areas. Installing small, insulating door sweeps on the bottom of your doors can help. Sweeps are easy to install and cost about $10. Get a programmable thermostat. Set the thermostat a few degrees lower while you're away at work and a few degrees lower at bedtime. These thermostats can be expensive, but they offer significant savings. A heated mattress pad heats your bed. Even in sleep mode, your computer, DVD player, and other electronic devices use some energy. By plugging them into power strips, and then turning off the power at the strip, you use less electricity. If your heating vents or the vents on the underside of your baseboard heater are caked in dust, they probably aren't running at maximum efficiency. Replace or clean the filter on your furnace. Drain the sediment from your water heater. Most hardware stores sell insulating sleeves for water heaters for around $20 to $30. Insulate the pipes leading from your heater to the wall. Turn down your water heater to 125 degrees Fahrenheit. Faucet aerators use less water even if you're turning on the taps for the same amount of time. You should be able to get faucet aerators for less than $2 a piece. A faucet aerator is a little mesh screen piece that screws onto the nozzle. Check the side for their GPM, gallons per minute, rating. The lower the rating means the less water you use. Install a low-flow shower head. Most of them operate by aerating water. Unless you have a newer dishwasher with a half-wash option, you use the same amount of water no matter how many dishes you put in. Since it's hot water, you're paying for the energy used to heat the water. Wash clothes on warm or cold, not hot. If you don't have a water-saver toilet, put a clean brick into your toilet tank. This displaces water so that less is used each time you flush. Let hot food sit out an hour or so before you put it in the fridge, so that you don't waste energy having your fridge work extra hard to cool it down. An Energy Star logo is put on many appliances that meet federal standards for energy efficiency. Large appliances have yellow energy guide tags on them that tell you how energy efficient an appliance is compared to other models. Rebates may be available for large, expensive appliances that meet certain energy requirements. Check the database of state incentives for renewables and efficiency to learn more about options in your state. A way to save money on washing clothes is to put the clothing in, add detergent and, if you like, non-chlorine bleach, fill the washer with cold water. Leave the lid open for 10 or 20 minutes to soak the clothes. Come back and close the lid, allowing the load to run through a short, 4 to 6 minutes, cycle. Saves energy 2 ways, avoids heating water and minimizes the appliance's run time. There is a laundry device that uses only cold water, but sanitizes the entire wash with UV light, O2 and silver. Each compact flower scent lamp contains mercury. Use dimmer switches. You can also lower your air conditioning and heating by blocking the vents to rooms you are not in often. You can buy vent blockers. There is also a product to seal off your attic that could help you save money. A front-loader washing machine saves water and energy. Front loaders cause less wear on clothing, meaning your clothes will last longer. The microwave uses less energy than the oven. Check with your local gas, electric, and water utilities before buying major appliances. They often offer rebates for buying efficient models. Don't let the water run while shaving, etc. For your water heater, you don't need anything higher than 120 degrees Fahrenheit. Get a programmable thermostat that has earned the Energy Star label. It helps you keep your home comfortable by automatically adjusting your temperature settings while you are asleep or away. If buying a new refrigerator, buy the smaller 12 cubic foot model rather than the 14 cubic foot ones to save on electric bills. If you suspect someone of tapping into your lines for free electricity, shut your main power switch off. If the dial inside the meter keep moving around, then call the police or the power company to track the culprit down. Install foam gaskets behind all the light switches and electrical outlet covers. They help seal the holes created when the outlets and light switches are built into homes. Install a low-flow shower head to reduce hot water usage. A cell phone charger sucks electric even when it's not charging, so unplug it when you are done charging. Having the battery in all the time increases the amount of power my laptop uses. Take it out until you need it. Video game consoles are huge energy hogs. Unplug it when it's not being used. You can buy some power strips with remote controls so you don't have to walk back and switch them off. Install a ceiling fan in the largest room of your house to save on air conditioning use. Microwave ovens save energy. Experiment to find out what cooks well in them. Put a barrel under your drainpipe to catch the water, then use this water during dry spells to water your lawn. Repair all hot water leaks in the sink. Replace old-style light bulbs with modern fluorescent twisters. Shut the light off when you're not using it. Some appliances still gobble up energy when turned off. If you have some appliance you don't use much, like a TV in a spare room, unplug it until you use it. Stop air from escaping under doors with sweeps or shoes attached to the bottom. Switch off a power strip full of plugs when not in use. Try not to live too far away from where you work. Turn off anything when not in use. Use a hair dryer to heat up your car engine to start it. Use dishwashers only when full. Better still, let the dishes dry by air. Use child safety plugs to keep the cold air from coming in through the sockets. Use window putty to seal gaps around loose window panes. Use energy-efficient light bulbs. The price tag is more than for a standard light bulb, but they use a lot less energy and last 10 times longer than a traditional light bulb. Wear an extra sweater and turn the furnace thermostat down a few degrees. Weatherize your home. Close the gaps around the windows and doors. Caulk and weather strip to seal off the air leaks. When buying new appliances, buy an energy-efficient model that has the Energy Star approval rating. Some utility companies offer rebates for customers who switch to energy-efficient appliances. You can buy an insulation blanket for less than $20 at your local hardware store. You save a lot on energy with a refrigerator with 2 separate doors, one for ordinary things, one for the freezer. Zoning is a temperature control system that divides the house into separate zones so you heat where you're at more than the other areas. These systems use multiple thermostats and dampers in the heating and cooling ductwork that control temperature in separate areas. Energy tax credits. Certain energy-efficient upgrades to your home like new windows, doors, and insulation can qualify for federal tax credits up to $500. Complete IRS Form 5695, irs.gov/pub/irs-pdf/f5695.pdf. If you are building a new home, you do not qualify for the tax credits for the usual things like better windows or doors, but new homeowners can get a tax credit for using solar energy equipment and fuel cells. Save electricity websites. electrical-efficiency.com, the online web magazine dealing with electrical efficiency. AlertMe.com, Energy Monitor, save energy and lower electricity costs. DCSenergy.com, DCS Energy, manufacturer of a residential and commercial electricity saving device. DISTECH-CONTROLS.com, improve comfort and reduce energy use. ECO-BUTTON.com, computer power saving device that can save electricity. electricityforum.com/how-to-save-electricity.html. Energy.gov/energy efficiency, Energy Efficiency Department of Energy. Energy.gov/energy tips.htm, Energy Efficiency Department of Energy. greenenergywhitechnology.org/how-to-reduce-your-electricity-bill, how to reduce your electricity bill. How to save electricity.net. lean-and-green.co.uk, save energy, reduce electricity costs and reduce carbon emissions. Lower electric bill today.com. Luxlight.com, Luxlight manufacturer of compact fluorescent energy-saving lamp. mxenergy.com/save-electricity-reducing-power-consumption-a-50.html, save electricity by reducing power consumption. minisunpower.com, Mini Sun Power. powerscorecard.org/reduce_energy.cfm. save-electricity.net. saveelectricity.com. SaveMonionelectricity.org. smartmoney.com/spend/family-money/13-lower-your-electric-bill-22933. TheoWL.com, OWL wireless electricity monitor designed to save you money. usavianelectric.com, products. U.S. State Home Energy/Heating Assistance. Some states have a program for low-income people or seniors to help them with heating costs in the winter. Use this formula, fill in your state. leapch.acf.hhs.gov/profiles/alabama.htm. acf.hhs.gov/ocs/map-state-and-territory-contact-listing. LIHEAP map state and territory contact listing. benefits.gov/categories/energy assistance. leapch.acf.hhs.gov/supplements/supntro.htm. energyhelp.us. 866-674-6327. leapch.acf.hhs.gov/state. leapch.acf.hhs.gov/snapshots.htm.